Hello, my lovely friends. You gotta please forgive me in advance for the Batman angle. I'm just lying comfy in my chair. So what we're going to be talking about now is we're going to be talking about LA Fitness. We're going to be talking about, what else? Planet Fitness. And we're going to be talking about LifeTime Fitness, Snap Fitness, 24-hour Fitness, and a lot of the other gyms I've belonged to over the years. And, I was looking online for a comprehensive review of just different gyms, and I had a heck of a time finding anything. And this is not going to be too lengthy, but I did want to give you some tools and strategies and some ideas about what I liked about the gyms and what I didn't like so far. And actually, I'm going to settle on one gym, and I'm going to explain why I'm going to settle for that one. And also, if you're from the southern Ohio area or southwest Ohio area, you might appreciate some of these reviews as well, because a lot of these gyms are in our areas, and I'll even talk about FitWorks. So let's start off. Well, I went to Planet Fitness, and actually they were supposed to have had pizza earlier today, and because they didn't, I went out to Pizza Hut. True story. So they had 12 pizzas, and they told me that as I was heading over there, I called ahead of time to make sure they had the pizzas in. And they said, yeah, we have 5 left. And I said, will they be there in the next 15 to 20 minutes? They said, sure. I got there, they're all gone. And I said, okay, so it's the interesting strategy. I don't want to say the whole bait and switch routine because I was already a member. And I wouldn't be implying anything about Planet Fitness. But, and I told her, I said, I think it's time for me to quit. She says, you're going to quit over not having pizza? I said, no. I said, because that's one of their things that they do. It may depend on the region, I'm not sure, but they give free pizzas. They said, but she says, don't worry, we also have free bagels coming up, like on another day. And I was like, well, that's kind of interesting. But anyway, Planet Fitness, what it is when you walk in there, all the machines are purple, and they have an industrial feel. Like you have a nice matted floor, you got the circuit station, and basically that's for people. This gym, in my opinion, is for people that aren't super serious. I have seen some serious body lifters there, but it's more of like you get in, you get out, you want a nice place to work out, and you don't want to linger there. That's not exactly the kind of place. They have a tanning bed, which I haven't used for obvious reasons. Although they did tell me about it, and they told me they had me fill out a form. If I were going to use it, then they would want me to be ready. And Xena wants to say hi to everybody. Isn't that right, Xena? So Xena likes, I don't think you really care about the gym the one way or the other, but Planet Fitness is alright. I liked it. They had the hydro massage, one of the things I'm doing there currently. And again, my membership is going to be up soon, and I have to pay $58 to buy out my contract, of course, which is fine with me. They have these hydro beds, 3 of them, and they have a massage chair, and so I've used them, and the hydro bed's pretty cool, but I don't think, for me, it's enough of a reason to stay there, is it? And I want to first say with Planet Fitness that they have a lot of machines that you can use, a lot of Cybex type machines, okay? So a lot of the machines that you might find at other gyms they have, and they have their own, their own stamp on them, so to speak. They have a ton of cardio. Oh my goodness. It's excellent. I like their ab, circuit. They have monkey bars. They have a separate training area, separate from the 30-minute circuit training area. I like that way that it's situated. The reason I'm leaving is it's not for what I want. It's not, if you don't care about your gym, you want something cheap, because now you got to keep in mind, $10 down, I saw today, and then $10 a month. Now, what that means is they're trying to go for volume, in my estimation. When I looked on the tables that they're supposed to be break tables, they're not break tables, they're loaded with clipboards. They're trying to sign up like they had 20 clipboards. So it's about the numbers. My impression is it's about the numbers. And again, this does not represent the truth, if it's true or not. Just from my impression of being there, it's about the numbers. Sign up as many people as you can. Keep the traffic coming in. And I just felt like it's not a place where I didn't feel like you wanted to linger there. You go in, you do your workout, you get out. I went in earlier today. There was an awful, god-awful smell. and I was, and I almost couldn't breathe as I came in. I was almost intoxicated from the body odor. And I looked up and there was no ventilation or fans. I said, this is reason enough to quit right here. But anyway, I told him in the front about it, and I don't think it went away, but I don't know what the heck that was. But I like Planet Fitness. But then what I like about it is that it's 24 hours. And then there's, of course, LA Fitness. LA Fitness I've belonged to for almost 4 years now, I would say. Yeah, 3.5 to almost 4 years. And what I like about that gym is it's really nice. It's very personable. It's set up so the people that sign you up have their desks facing you, kind of off to the right, when you sign, and sometimes off to the left. Isn't that right, baby? Oh, excuse me, guys. And so sometimes it can be that way, but you know what I've noticed? I've noticed that with LA Fitness, there's more of a personalized feel. You feel like you're in a neighborhood gym in a way, but it's a bigger gym. But now, I got to tell you, Planet Fitness was very huge. Oh my goodness. It was massive. And again, LA Fitness and Planet Fitness these gyms are in malls. And I liked it, but there's a very industrial feel, a very kind of, how do I want to say, you want to do your workout, chat with people, and then get out. There isn't a feeling that I get from these gyms that you want to linger. They have hours that are fixed. I heard some LA Fitnesses have the 24 hours. I think that both Planet Fitness and LA Fitness have great numbers of locations. I think Planet Fitness is at 500 now. LA Fitness, I'm not sure, almost 1,000 locations. I'm not quite sure, but I know in Miami and different areas, like let's say you're traveling and going to the beach, both Planet Fitness and LA Fitness, especially LA Fitness because of the presence that they already had, will allow you more opportunities. So I would keep the membership and all club membership pass if you travel a lot or you feel you want to have close access to, and those gyms are going to be in the area. Either one of them, Planet Fitness or LA Fitness, you could make them work. The advantage I found with LA Fitness in many cases is that they had a pool and a hot tub. Planet Fitness, you don't have it. You might not care about swimming, so it doesn't matter. They don't have a steam room. They don't have anything great. Planet Fitness had a very small kind of locker room. There's just an open air kind of thing. It fills up very quickly. It's just like a round one. LA Fitness had many more areas for dressing up and getting ready. I would say that LA Fitness is a little more serious than Planet Fitness in my estimation. Planet Fitness has a no judgment zone. And I'm glad they did because, a lot of people that went in there, I'm not trying to say, how people should dress or not. They had a strict dress code about how you're supposed to dress, and, they have the lunk alarm and all of that. You can't drop weights or grunt. But what's interesting about Planet Fitness, I just had my bag, a small little bag with my belongings. Just my valuables. I didn't want to keep it in the locker. And they told me you can't put it there. It makes sense. You can't hang it anywhere. I tried to put it behind the machine, out of sight, didn't matter. They said you can't have it here. And so I was like, okay. And meanwhile, I saw people in the circuit areas have their phones off to the side. So it's just kind of like you don't feel like you can put anything anywhere. And I'm going to contrast that with LA Fitness. LA Fitness is a lockbox. So they have, again, that doesn't guarantee that anything's going to be safe, but you have a lockbox. You also have the lockers, and you can lock things. I had an issue with a theft at LA Fitness. I've lost some things there, but I had a theft where I lost a jacket, and then really they got on it, because eventually the one of the team members actually, they took care of it on behalf of the gym. It was pretty amazing, and I was like, you didn't have to do that, and they're very gracious about it. And it helped me to think positively of them. But the issue was I had a jacket, left it there, told the manager. The manager had put it in the lost and found, but it was a really nice jacket. It was gone the very next day. It was not there, according to somebody who checked in the next day. The thing is, it's highly unlikely that a customer came in and pulled out the jacket from the drawer. But, it makes you wonder. It's like, how did these things happen? But I was reimbursed for it. Management initially, they reminded me that it wasn't, the internal management and then the external management, corporate, didn't, one of the operations people told me to call. I called corporate. There's like it's your responsibility. The issue was then they looked into it a little more. The issue was that the manager was helping to hold it for me and it was gone. So he obviously didn't do anything with it, but it was in the drawer and then it was gone. So the likelihood of somebody going behind the desk, a customer coming in to get a jacket, doesn't really work. So anyway, I was reimbursed for it, but I still was wondering what happened for it, and I really appreciated the gesture. But where you won't see that too much at all, I would say, is in any situation where you have your lock. And now the final gym main gym that I want to talk about is Lifetime Fitness. Lifetime Fitness is incredible. Lifetime Fitness is the one that I'm going to stay with. I mean, after I finish my personal training sessions at LA Fitness, I'm going to probably phase out of that membership. I do love the camaraderie, the teamwork, but what happens is you have such a good time at Lifetime Fitness, and I'm not getting paid to endorse any of these gyms, of course, and I have to tell you, Lifetime Fitness has 2 hot tubs. They have an outdoor pool for the summer so you can meet people. They have huge Olympic-sized pools. They have a steam room. They give you towels while you work out, so that helps out tremendously. You're less likely to leave some of your own belongings there. You use your key as the lock. So you have to make sure you pick up your key, because I've left it before, people have left it before, I've had to turn them into the front on behalf of others. And you have to stay up on it, and then meanwhile, you can lock up everything. You don't have to carry a lock. You pay for this because the membership is $60 to $70, but anyone who's into $65 to $75, something like that. But if you're into health and wellness, it's perfect. It's your one-stop shop. They have a real cafe with health food. They have a massage parlor. They actually have, like a spa. You can even do some types of surgery there, like microdermabrasion and cosmetic procedures, I mean to say, as well. And so you also have a rock climbing wall available during certain hours. I don't know if it's like 12 to 3 or something on Saturday, or just different odds and ends like that. Or there are soccer field, basketball courts. So it's almost like the impression that I got when I was younger, and this I'll go to another one, is the Y. I noticed the YMCA had a very similar feeling. Some smaller ones I've worked out in is a very basic kind of family-oriented center. You get your workout in, you have other sports and activities to do there, but you don't get that lingering feel. Like, see, what I noticed with Lifetime Fitness is there's a beige wall interior. They have like a nice decor, open windows, skylights. You feel the difference. And I've even asked people at other gyms, and they said, well, this is different. You see, here's a gym, that's a health club. So if any of you, and I've checked out Snap Fitness. A friend invited me a couple of times in Northwest Indiana. Checked out Snap Fitness. That was kind of like a mix between it's a very small LA Fitness for me. Very similar feeling. The structure looked inside like that. 24-hour fitness, very similar also, but except that's 24 hours across the board. So I can say that there's nothing. The cool thing about 24-hour fitness is I worked out the one in Hawaii, the one in Berkeley, the Honolulu, Hawaii. So it was on Kapolani Boulevard. And they have these prime locations. Man, does 24-hour fitness have great locations. So I think the location's very helpful. I noticed it also with LA Fitness, when I was working out in Philadelphia, they had an old firehouse or city hall building renovated, or it was an old Bally's, and that was your gym. It was unbelievable. It's really, really cool. So I could be wrong on that, but I know that it used to be a Bally's. But it had the old vintage kind of city hall type fire department, police department feel. I think that, so which gym should you join? Anything like this? A lot of people work out at rec centers. I have a ton of them. And I will tell you, Lifetime makes me feel good. The problem with Lifetime is, in Florida right now, I know that Boca Raton is their primary location. I saw on their website they're going to open one in Tampa. But you don't have one in Miami. You don't have one in a lot of cities, so it's like you're forced to go somewhere else. But if you wanted to find a gym that had everything, I would go more towards that direction. If you wanted to find, and they even have yoga studios with like flooring and everything. It's like a professional yoga studio, like you look around. So my advice is to pick the gym where you feel good. Are these people you want to see while you're working out? What I like about Lifetime Fitness is everybody's health conscious. Now, I mentioned in Planet Fitness they have a no judgment zone, and I like that. But some of these people just dress like they shouldn't be dressing. And it's, you don't want to judge, but you're like, who let you out of the house wearing that? So and I like the fact that you can be open-minded. And then I liked going to these gyms. I'm going to 3, remember, concurrently, and I'm dropping off a bunch of them until I just stay with Lifetime. But the main advice I would give you is to stay where you want to stay, work out where you want to work out, and enjoy the process, and you should have fun. I love, like with Lifetime, there's a warmth that you can, just with the other ones too, that you get to know them, and there you build up a rapport. It's a one-stop shop. They have internet. You could bring your laptop, and that's at your own safety and risk. You need to protect that. But they have strong Wi-Fi. They have a lot of TVs, chairs, comfy areas, so you can see the games or what's going on. It's pretty fascinating. So I encourage you to check it out. They have a lot of Cybex machines, a lot of Life Fitness types of machines, and a lot of aerobics. It's very similar to Planet Fitness in terms of the number of aerobic items. But where they deviate is that Lifetime is huge. They have other activities, as I mentioned. They have, there's more momentum behind it, so they have more clout. So I recommend that gym or a gym similar to it that you might think is beneficial. And I'll talk more about other gyms perhaps in another video. Hope that helped. Thanks.